Have you ever wanted to get more organized in your life but weren't exactly sure how? In this episode, I want to show you how I organize my life, so come along. So there's a lot of different tools that you could use for organizing your daily tasks. I personally use something called Trello. There's many other competitors out there. I would try a few, see what's helpful for you. If you're interested in Trello, I'll pop a link below. This isn't an advertisement for Trello, just something that I find helpful. What I would say though is find something that is quick, easy to use, and that syncs on all of your devices. So that means that if you put something on your computer, that it's also going to sync on your phone or a desktop or any other electronic devices that you have where you might want to look at your to-do list for the day. So my system is really simple. It's structured around three different columns that I put in Trello, and so I'm going to show you what those look like. So here you can see the screen to Trello. You could have different boards here that describe what is important to you. For me, I'm just calling this one To Do for YouTube, and I'm going to create a first list here that is just simply called Do. I'm going to create a second one called Doing, and a third one called Done. And I'm going to show you what each of these mean. So first, when it comes to the do list, this is where I put all of the different tasks that I need to do. Pretty obvious, right? So it might be something for me like write a proposal for ABC client, get SIM card for drone, hire new digital marketer. Might be something personal like a food item. Different things like that. And anything that I need to do, I'm just gonna write them out in this do list, and mostly I have anywhere between 20 to 30 different items on there. This is just where I put things so I don't have to think about them anymore. So once I have this do list here, then what I do, mostly the night before, sometimes the morning before I start working, is I'll go through my do list. And what I'll do is I'll think about 1 to 5 things that I need to get done for the day. If it's one thing that's very time intensive, maybe I know it's going to take me a whole day or maybe even 2 or 3 days to accomplish this particular task, I'll just put one thing in there. If they're smaller tasks, then maybe I'm going to put 3 or 4 or even 5. And so I'll look through that list and I'll first try to think about how many things can I get done out of this list today that are important. And then, as I mentioned before, it's very important to think about what are your main priorities. What are you trying to accomplish in life? So for me, as a business owner, one of the things that I'm most responsible for in my companies is sales. So if there's anything on my list that has to do with sales, I'm going to put that over to my list right away. So here I would scroll through this, and I would look at this one for write a proposal for ABC clients, since that has to do with sales. And I'm just going to take that from my do list and I'm going to drag it over here to my doing list. I might also look at something like this. For example, we might have had a client that wanted us at Purple Cow Philippines to hire a new digital marketer to help them out with their business. And so of course this is very important as well. Taking care of clients is another priority for me too. I'm going to put that over to the list as well. And then when I look through these different items, I might say these are all important, but I might think about, is there a way for me to delegate some of these things? So at Purple Cow Philippines, we take care of others by outsourcing virtual assistants for them. I'm also fortunate to have an assistant for me as well. So I might ask them to do some of these smaller tasks here as well. If you don't have a personal assistant, then you might look at which of these things are important enough that you need to get done for the day. For example, your friend's birthday might be later tonight and you are going to a birthday party and you realize you haven't got them a card yet. So you're going to move this one over here. you need to get some bananas as well, so you might drag this one over here as well. So now we get to our doing list. And here, these are the items that we're gonna do only for today. And we've set this at 4 different items here, a little bit ambitious because some of these things might take a little bit more time. And so either what's gonna happen is we're gonna get done with all of these items or we're not. So remember, what you wanna do in your doing list is be realistic. I think one of the reasons why people give up on to-do lists and ways like this of organizing their life is because they just find at the end of the day that they're a little bit exasperated because no matter how well they plan, they never get done with all of the things on their task list. And what this means is that they're being unrealistic about how much could be done in a particular day. So let's say, for example, here that I get my first task done that's most important, and that's writing that proposal. So I put that there. I may even get the second item done, working with my human resources team here, recruiting someone. We've interviewed someone and now they're ready to be referred to one of our clients looking for that digital marketer. Again, I'm gonna drag that over to the done list. And also, I even was very productive and I got that birthday card done as well. So at this stage, it's the end of the day. I gotta leave to get to that birthday party, but you'll see I still have an item left on my doing list. What am I gonna do with that one? Am I just gonna leave it there? For me, in my approach, I don't. So if I haven't finished something for the day, I'm gonna drag that back over to my do list. Now, why do I do that? It's because every day I want to start off fresh. Every day I want to reevaluate what it is that needs to get done for that particular day. Maybe when I wake up tomorrow and decide what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna figure out a way to delegate that particular task. Maybe I'm gonna have to put that off for a couple more days because there's other things that are more central to my main priorities in my life, and so those bananas are just gonna have to wait a little bit more. So why do I move things over to a done list? Well, I think the done list is really important because it gives a sense of accomplishment, and I think this is one of the other things that all of us as human beings need, that sense that we're moving things from doing them to getting them done. I think it gives us just that little hit of dopamine that makes us feel a sense of positivity and accomplishment and keeps us focused on getting things done from day to day. Do, doing, done. It's such a simple system. I know it is, but listen, it's better to have something that's very simple, very easy to do day after day to get more stuff done in your life. What about you? Do you have a system that you use that you find especially helpful? How would you change my system if it was yours? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you haven't already subscribed, please click below. I'd appreciate your support. Take care.